This one simple prep could save your life, no matter where in the world you are. Stay tuned to make sure you have it in your preps.
Can you see it, my friends? Right there? It says love. Right in front of you.
Are you kidding me? What? Where?
So it's like, you can see it's big. Here you go. It's moving its mouth.
Wait. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, babe. Hey guys, it's Jera with Wicked Prepared. Welcome to the channel, everyone. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you've been with us a while, you probably noticed things look a little different today. We are not in our usual surroundings. Today, I'm coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. We're here with Thrive Life for their fantasy getaway. It's been really nice to leave the bitter cold back in Maine and enjoy some warm sunshine for a little bit. But we thought it would be nice to show you guys that there is another side to us, and we do like to have fun every once in a while. Usually the only side of us that you see is the serious prepper side, and sometimes it does feel like we eat, sleep, and breathe preparedness. But this is just a little reminder that while it's important to be prepared, and there are some serious and scary things going on in the world we live in today, it's so important to have balance in your life and not get so wrapped up in worrying about those things that you forget to live life and have fun. That really should be what preparedness allows you to do. Preparedness is controlling the things you can control, so you don't have to worry as much about the things you can't control. So we thought we'd give you a little glimpse of our trip here to Costa Rica and some of the things we did and saw while we were here. But first, I did want to share one little morsel of preparedness with you, because we do like to be prepared for travel and during travel, just like we do at home. We don't travel a lot. We are kind of homebodies, to be honest. We like being at home. We don't really feel like our life at home is something that we need an escape from. Not to mention, it's hard to leave your home base when you have things like animals. I'm sure a lot of you totally understand that, but we are getting to a point in our lives where we're going to be traveling a little bit more frequently. I will have a video coming up in the future about travel preparedness, but today I just want to share one thing that I always like to travel with that could save your life. And that is a travel carbon monoxide detector. I have seen too many stories about people found dead in their hotel or their resort or their Airbnb with the cause being carbon monoxide poisoning. So one thing that I always like to travel with is a portable carbon monoxide detector. In fact, I travel with two, just because I am notoriously horrible at making decisions, and they're both pretty different and both pretty small, so I figured why not? I've never been known for being a minimalist or traveling light. So these are the two different carbon monoxide detectors that I take for travel. You can see that they're both very small and portable. This one is probably a little more portable because it does have this clip and it can hang from anything, but for that reason I would use this in other situations, even also at home. Now this one here is much more like your typical carbon monoxide detector you would have at home. It does take batteries. It takes 2 AAA batteries. I travel with the batteries out of it. And the batteries go in and it's very simple. It has a light that flashes every 15 seconds, a green light, so that you know that it's working. And other than that, it just sits there. Now this one is rechargeable. So this has a built-in rechargeable lithium battery and it uses a USB-C charger. And it's got a screen that's constantly telling you the carbon monoxide levels. It also tells you some other things about the environment around you, like the temperature. Now, because of the battery types, these get packed in different places. This with its regular batteries, I travel with the batteries out, and this goes into my checked luggage. Because this has a lithium battery, it's not supposed to go into checked luggage, so this stays in my carry-on. And I actually like that because if any of my bags were to be lost, I wouldn't lose them both unless all my bags were lost because they're not together. So that is one of the benefits to having these separately. But having both of these just kind of makes me feel like we have a little bit of extra coverage. If one of these were to fail or one of these were to die, the battery die, we'd still have the other one as a backup. And really these are both very, very small. Altogether they might take up about the size of a cell phone. So I do not think it's unreasonable to travel with both of these items. That is just a taste of what we do for preparedness when we travel. So be on the lookout for future videos about that topic and let me know down in the comments your best tips, hacks, habits, and ideas for staying safe when you travel. And now here's a look at how we spent our time in Costa Rica. We spent the week at the Planet Hollywood Resort in Guanacaste, Costa Rica. All expenses paid by Thrive Life as part of our fantasy getaway this year.
Check-in will be this way.
This beautiful resort, built into a hillside by the ocean, had plenty of wildlife and not so wildlife. Hi, kitty. Did you come back to see me? The animals are always one of my favorite parts of any trip, and the monkeys down by the beach that would come and steal food right out of your hands were pretty cool. There was always something fun going on at the resort. We took an excursion one day into the rainforests of northern Costa Rica that culminated at the beautiful Rio Celeste waterfall in the Tenorio Volcano National Park. But we started the day with a coffee and chocolate tour. If you watch our channel regularly, you may or may not know that coffee is one of my most favorite things in the whole wide world. So getting to see how it's grown and produced in Costa Rica was pretty cool. We got to taste a coffee bean right off the plant, as well as a green cocoa bean. We also got to see them roast, grind, and prepare them both completely the old-fashioned way, totally off-grid, which is always fascinating to us. Our next stop was a private nature preserve where we saw all kinds of wildlife in their natural habitat. Everything from butterflies and birds to sloths, howler monkeys, and poison dart frogs.
Can you see it, my friends? Right there? It says left. Right in front of you.
Are you kidding me? What? Where?
So it's like, you can see its feet. There you go. It's moving its mouth.
Wait. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, babe.
You got it. You got it, my friends?
Whoa. Yeah.
Too close. Once a week, take a picture. Nickname, blue jeans frog. And the real name? Strawberry poison dark frog. The strawberry poison dark frog. Strawberry because it tastes like strawberry when you buy it. And the spider is just a long one.
Yeah. So that's a...
Howler.
Yeah. Wow.
Do you see the one, like, do you see the one going up? That's,
oh yeah, the baby.
That's the mom with the baby.
We also had a delicious lunch there. Then it was off to the Tenorio Volcano National Park. Here we took a not too long but very steep hike through the rainforest up to the waterfall. The highlight here was the plant life and the water rather than the wildlife. But we did see a pit viper a little too close for comfort along the side of the path. At least it was a little too close for my comfort. Our guide, who was fantastic by the way, told us if one of these were to strike us, we would have about 2 hours to make it to a hospital, which didn't make me feel much better. Snakes are one of my least favorite things in the whole wide world, especially venomous ones. Once we made it up to the top, there were 253 steps down to the bottom of the waterfall. That's a lot of steps, but boy was it worth it.
now, if you want to go, let's go. In this case, I'm gonna go behind of you to check if you're alive. Ready? Let's go.
The waterfall was absolutely breathtaking. The gorgeous blue color of the water is actually an optical illusion caused by aluminosilicates in the water. After spending some time admiring nature's splendor, we managed to make it back up the 253 steps and back past the pit viper and eventually back to the resort. Tired but fulfilled and ready to enjoy the last few days of our vacation before heading back to reality in the frigid Northeast US. One last thing, this fantasy getaway is about to come to an end, but in just a couple of days, tomorrow actually when this video is released, they will be announcing next year's fantasy getaway trip. If you'd like to find out more about how you can work towards earning a trip like this, you can text EARN to my number right down at the bottom of the screen, or check the description box below the video for more information. A couple of years ago, I never would have believed I could earn a trip like this. Yet, here I am. Okay guys, I just want to thank you for choosing to spend a little time with me today, and I hope you've enjoyed this little glimpse of our trip to Costa Rica. What is your favorite destination that you've ever traveled to? Or what is a place you've never been that you dream of seeing? If you made it all the way to the end of the video, leave me a flag of Costa Rica down in the comments. And check out this video next to see how we cooked a meal with our coffee maker in our hotel room on our last trip. I'm Jara with Wicked Prepared. Survive today, thrive tomorrow. We'll see you next time.